Welcome to The Awakening, Black Women United. I am your host, Sherry Danny. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video. Trigger warning. A life cut short. Introducing Sonya Massey. Sonya Massey was a beacon of light in her community. A loving mother, a devoted friend, and a kind soul. She was known for her infectious laughter and her unwavering generosity. But on July 6, 2024, Sonya's life was tragically cut short. A fatal encounter with a sheriff's deputy extinguished her bright light, leaving behind a void filled with grief and unanswered questions. This is the story of Sonya Massey, a woman failed by the very system meant to protect her. This is a story that demands to be heard. Sonya, a 43-year-old African-American woman, lived a quiet life in Springfield, Illinois. She was a dedicated mother to her 2 teenage children, a daughter and a son, and worked tirelessly to provide for them. She had dreams for their future, dreams of seeing them graduate college, dreams of witnessing their own journeys into adulthood, dreams that would now remain tragically unfulfilled. Sonya was the kind of neighbor who always offered a helping hand, the kind of friend who would lend an ear without judgment. Her absence left a gaping hole in the lives she touched, a wound that cut deep and refused to heal. The circumstances surrounding Sonya's death were shrouded in controversy from the start, fueling outrage and igniting a firestorm of protest and demands for justice. On that fateful night, fear pulsed through Sonya's veins. She was alone in her home, her children away at a sleepover. She heard strange noises outside, unsettling sounds that sent chills down her spine. Convinced someone was trying to break in, Sonya reached for her phone and dialed 911. Her voice trembled as she whispered her address to the operator, her heart pounding in her chest. Minutes later, the flashing lights of a patrol car sliced through the darkness outside her home. Relief washed over Sonya. Help had arrived. But the relief was short-lived. As she opened the door, she came face to face with Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson, his gun drawn and pointed directly at her. What happened next would forever remain a point of contention. According to the official police report, Sonya made a sudden movement that led Deputy Grayson to believe she posed a threat. He fired a single shot, striking Sonya in the chest. She collapsed to the ground, her lifeblood staining the welcome mat beneath her. The official narrative painted Sonya as a threat, a justification for the use of deadly force. But the truth, as it often does, lay buried beneath layers of obfuscation and deceit. From the outset, inconsistencies riddled the official account of Sonya's death. The police department's initial statement claimed Sonya was armed, a claim quickly debunked by evidence at the scene. No weapon was found on Sonya's person, nor anywhere in her home. The police backtracked, revising their story to allege that Sonya had lunged at the officer, forcing him to fire in self-defense. However, this narrative crumbled under scrutiny when Sonya's family obtained the 911 audio and Deputy Grayson's body camera footage. The audio revealed a terrified woman pleading for help, her voice cracking with fear. There was no indication of aggression, no sign of a threat. The body camera footage, mysteriously damaged during a crucial segment, captured only a fraction of the encounter. The missing footage, the family argued, held the key to unraveling the truth. The discrepancies did not end there. Witnesses living near Sonya's home reported hearing a heated argument before the gunshot, contradicting the police's claim of a swift and justified shooting. Moreover, the police department refused to release the identity of the officer involved, citing privacy concerns. This lack of transparency only fueled suspicions of a deliberate cover-up, an attempt to shield Deputy Grayson from accountability. The pain of losing a loved one is immeasurable, but the pain is compounded when the circumstances surrounding their death are shrouded in secrecy and deceit. Sonya's family, led by her brother Jimmie Crawford Jr., refused to accept the official narrative. They knew Sonya. She was not a threat. She was a victim. Jimmie, his voice raw with grief and anger, became Sonya's voice, demanding answers, demanding justice. "My sister called for help and they killed her," Jimmie declared at a press conference, his words echoing the anguish of a family shattered by loss. She was afraid, she was alone, and they gunned her down in her own home. Jimmie's pleas for transparency fell on deaf ears. The police department remained tight-lipped, hiding behind a wall of silence and obfuscation. The family's grief was palpable, their pain echoing through their every word and action. They organized rallies, held vigils, and tirelessly campaigned for the release of all evidence related to Sonya's death. Their quest for truth became a beacon of hope for a community grappling with the pervasive reality of police brutality and the systemic racism that enabled it. Let's listen to this clip.
Shocking body camera video released today shows the deadly police shooting of Sonya Massey. The mother of two called 911 just before 1 a.m. because of a possible prowler, only to be shot by a deputy inside her own Illinois home. The now former deputy faces 3 counts of first-degree murder. CBS's Roxana Saberi has the video that shows the chaotic moments, and we do want to warn you that it is hard to watch.
The body camera video reveals the events leading up to the horrific scene.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
Inside the home, Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson can be heard asking Sonya Massey to check on the stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Within seconds, things become tense.
Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
I rebuke you in the name of
No, I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop it!
Massey starts to set down the pot and apologizes. Grayson fires 3 times, striking her in the face.
Headshot wounded female, 1078.
Prosecutors say Grayson's partner tried to give the 36-year-old first aid, even though Grayson discouraged him.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, you're done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is representing Massey's family.
Sonya needed a helping hand, but she got a shot to the face by the police.
James Wilburn is Massey's father.
I'm heartbroken. I just don't know what to say.
What's the hardest part about this for you?
I think the last words that my daughter said to me was, "Daddy, I love you." And to know and realize that I won't see her again. I can't talk to her again. I can't touch her again.
This has been The Awakening. Black Women United. This case furthers the need for Black Americans to have our own homeland. I am your host, Sherry Danny. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video.